Hello there and welcome to today I'm going to be teaching a tutorial on how to play Going to California on acoustic guitar by Led Zeppelin. The first thing you need to know about this song is that it's not to be played in standard tuning. Okay? Strings 5 through 2 are normal, but low E and high E are both tuned down to D. One thing you need to be sure of when you're tuning your guitar is to make sure that you're tuning it to D, because there's also a D sharp, and both guitars have to be set to D, just straight D. And D sharp on your tuner, you can see it there. See it set to D? D sharp is basically a D with a pound symbol next to it. So just be careful, because that's a mistake I made at first. I didn't know that D sharp existed or what it looked like. So for a while there, I was playing it to the wrong tuning until I figured it out, because your ear gets better as you go. Okay, so the purpose of me doing these tutorials is simple, is just because I have a way of being able to break things down very simply into very basic parts and very detailed in the way that I do it. My purpose is just so that you don't have to continue to rewind and watch a video over and over and over again to catch every little thing. I'm going to break it down very simple, very clear, very detailed. So the whole song is for the most part played in D, and I'm going to put this to you very straightforward. Okay. The very first part, the intro, you basically have your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. I'm going to turn my electronic tuner off because my guitar is already set to D. So, basically what you're playing is you're playing 6-2, you're playing 6-2, 2, 4, 1, 6, 2, 4. Okay? 6, 2, 4, 1, 6, 2, 4. That's the intro right there. Now you can embellish the intro by putting your forefinger on the 2nd fret of the high E string. So I'll just play that for you right quick. This is just the intro, but you go back to it. So let's play that. And then of course you can switch off and you can actually fret that 2nd fret. And then you can switch out on and off. Like that. So you can go on with the 2nd fret and you can go off with it. Just switch them back and forth. Okay, so basically Paige plays that 5 times, and if you're interested in, if you have somebody to play mandolin with, the mandolin comes in on the 5th go around. So they do that strum right there 5 times. Just like that. Okay, now the next thing he does is he goes to the verse, which is the hardest part to play for me, and I've seen a number of other tutorials on the internet that appear to be just as hard. So with this one, the plucking is different. It's going to be the middle finger on the 5th fret of the low E, and then the ring finger on the 1st fret of high E, and you're going to switch to the forefinger on the 4th fret on the high E, and you're going to pluck that twice. You're going to go 6 right down to high E, and then you're going to go right back to 6, then go right to the other high E, and then you're going to go right back to 6 again, and then go right back to high E, right like that. And then when you pull up on that one, you're going to take your ring finger and you're going to go to B on that same fret. Go like that. Back to 6. And then open. And then go back down. Do it all over again. And then you're going to go back to your 6142, 6241624. 624. And this is the part where Plant sings. This is what they call the verse. So he just got done saying, spent my nights with a woman unkind, smoked on my stuff and drank on my wine. That's what he's doing. This is right here. And there's an interlude there, very short interlude there, but then he goes right back to singing again. That's the singing part, okay? And then there's a small interlude, so you go back to, right back to the beginning. Like so. And then he goes back to it again for the next verse. Okay, so you got that? So what we've done so far is low E, bang, right down to high E, bang, right up to low E, bang, right down to high E, then up, right back up to low E, right back down to high E, right here, okay, hit the open E a couple times, okay, and then go right back to the beginning. Right? And then you go 614, 62, and this is all open except for the low E. Right? And then you can go right back into the second part of the thing. And you can strum that other part as long as you want to. Okay, now the next part is going to be the bridge. And you're going to use this. You're going to use this ring finger over here on the 3rd fret of B instead of your middle finger, because when you go to this, you're going to come from here. You're going to come from here. When you come over here, it is much easier to slide your fingers with that ring finger on that B note, and you're going to put the ring finger right here along with the middle finger on the 5th fret. It's G and it's B. Okay. And this is not easy to do at first. This is very hard. I've been doing this for months, so it's very easy for me. But your forefinger is going to be over here on the 3rd fret of high E, and you're going to play all of them. Okay, now here's what I'm going to do. Most tutorials do not break this down very well. I'm going to break it down to you completely, okay? It's real simple. 4 and 1 at the same time. See that? 4 and 1 at the same time. Then you're going to pluck 2, 3, back to 1, 5, got that? It's the only time 5's ever played. Got that? 4 and 1, same time, 2, 3, 1, 5, 2. That's it, that's the bridge. Okay, then you're going to slide up here, keeping your ring finger on the B string, 3rd fret, and putting your forefinger on the 2nd fret of A, okay? With that right there, it's 5 and 2. 5 and 2 together. Plus 3, 4, 1. You got that? 5. So that's 5 and 2. I'll pluck those real slow so you can see them. Got that again. 5 and 2. That's it. Real easy. That's the other part of the bridge. The only other, and then of course you come back down here again. And then when you're playing this bridge, you actually go back to the first part of it in certain places, and then you come right back to this again, okay? And then go right back down to the beginning. The only other part that you need to know about is this part down here, which is the part where Plant starts singing in a shrieking, kind of high pitch. I think I might be sinking. That's his part right here. He only plays it like in a couple different places, but it's the exact same thing. Except he does embellish here with this string. Slightly higher. And it's actually every other time, so it's... And then... like that. So it's a very simple song to learn how to play because it's not complicated, but at the same time, up in this part of the guitar is not kind. These frets are so close together that it's very hard to keep your fingers from muting out strings that you need to play. So you're going to be very frustrated when you first start playing this because this right here, it's very hard to get these fingers to go together without mashing together and muting out strings. It'll take you a month just to be able to learn how to play this part right here. It'll drive you nuts. And then when you come up here, this string is fine, but this string is very hard to play, this A string, because your forefinger is constantly muting out the D string. So you have to be very patient. You have to pluck this just right, and there's no room for error whatsoever. Hold on one second. So that's pretty much it. That's the song. Now there is another thing, an add-on that I saw on the internet the other day, and I've never played this before. 4/5. He has the forefinger on the 5th at D, and then the middle finger on the B at the 5th, and the ring on the 6th at D. Let's see what that sounds like. So that's just one little embellishment that you can do on this song. And then there's the forefinger on the D at 2. And then there's the middle finger on the B at 2. So you can do this little deal right here. And then you're going to go right back down to this. And then like with my cover, I ended my cover just simply by doing this right here. And that was it. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was helpful for you. And I hope that you'll comment, leave positive comments on this video, hopefully like on it, and share it with a friend. And there will be other tutorials coming out soon. I have one coming up for the Violent Femmes song Blister in the Sun, which shall be videotaped here shortly. So I hope you got something good out of it, and my name is Bob, of course, and have a great day.